fishing life is proudly kept on the water by ECOS Marine Insurance, engineered by Yamaha, where boating is just a way of life.
Okay. Hello. Hey, Owen, how are you?
No, I'm fine yourself.
No, all good, thanks, man.
And what you up to?
I was on my way home after a hard day at Graft, eh?
Screws. Listen, yeah, I talk to the best.
Yes. Yeah?
It's a nice bright premium cob in the area, so I think we'll have to make it like soon, but
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Now, when are we leaving?
listen, it's possible tomorrow, it's possible.
Hey, I'm packing my bags now. Give me a shout later and I'll meet you and we're on our way.
No, thanks very much.
Thanks, Owen.
Waiting for your call.
Righty-do. Thanks, man. Cheers. Bye.
Okay, drive safe. Cheers, bye.
After Owen phoned me and told me about Nabaga, I got super excited to get down there and explore the fishing down there. The nice thing about Nabaga is the fact that you've got the estuaries you can fish in, the Nabaga and the Nabagana River, then obviously the surf fishing as well.
Well, we've driven all the way up here to Dutwa now in the Eastern Cape, where we're going to meet up with Owen Richter, who's going to take me to one of his secret fishing spots near Nabaga. So we're just looking for him somewhere here in town, and then from there he'll take us down to the lodge. Hey, Owen.
Well, how are you?
Well, thanks, man.
Can't
Excited to
complain.
be here.
Yes, no, listen. Weather's right, fish are hungry. They are biting.
Good.
September,
Good.
October, it's time.
I'm excited. Well, let's hit the road and get down there.
It's time, let's go.
Good. Willowvale, that's our turn off to head towards Reza and then down to Nabaga.
When it comes to the estuary fishing, the species we're going to target are going to be obviously cob, as well as perch and maybe some rock salmon. On the surf side, we're going to target cob using artificials as well as bait, and then on the bait fishing side, we will target species like bronze bream, blacktail, mussel cracker, any of those reef species that are around. Unfortunately, our weather prediction for this trip doesn't look wonderful, but that's how fishing goes. We've got to make the best of the conditions, and we will go down there and give it our best. As we drove over the hill and we could see the Nabaga Echo River Lodge in front of us, I just saw this beautiful, stunning scenery and knew this was going to be an exceptional trip.
Hey, hello my friend. I'm one and you. This is Owen, my fishing partner. Hello.
Go and check there where you're gonna fry your stuff and put some woods there.
Try out. Well, Cornelia, it's a beautiful lodges, and tell me a bit about the history of the lodge. How did it how did it start? Did you guys build it? What's the history of the lodge?
And Nabaga Eco River Lodge is owned by the Nabaga Community Development Trust. They ask for the funds, they get the funds, then they wanted to build this lodge.
Okay.
This lodge is benefited the community a lot because it's creating a jobs opportunity. Before there was no lodge, there was no job when working, but now we are working.
So that's beautiful. Cornelia, this Nabaga Eco River Lodge is such a beautiful place, and it's so well situated. I see we've got a river to our left here, and then it seems like there's another river running out here. Is that the case?
Yes, we've got two beautiful rivers. The one on this side is a Nabaga River, and the one on this side is a Nabagana River. They are good for fishing. You can go fishing. We've got canoe boats. We can paddle with you, go for fishing, and we've got a mangrove right here.
And Cornelia, so what type of fish can we expect to catch here in the estuary system?
The estuary system you can catch it. There's a lot of cobs, the big ones and the bream. You can get it on the river. Yeah, there's plenty of fishes there in the river.
Oh, excellent. All right, and then obviously we've got this beautiful surf here. I can see some nice flat ledges running out to sea in front of us, and apparently there's more ledges to the southern side of the lodge. What's the fishing like there? Can we expect to get some nice fish there as well?
Yes, the fishing is good. Yeah, it's good on the surfing, and even on that over that hill, you can go and stand. There's a flat there. You can stand and fish. It's beautiful.
Well, that sounds good, and I think we're gonna go and explore the area and try our best to get some nice fish.
I hope you will catch some.
The estuary fishing was very, very difficult this afternoon. We got onto the water at about 2 o'clock and got off the water when it was pitch dark at about 6 o'clock, and we never had one bump. We threw everything in the bag, tried every little corner, every little hole, under every tree, but just no bite. And after discussing it with Owen and the reason for us not getting bites, we sort of looked at all the different factors as to what could cause it. And one of the factors is that the water was icy cold, and I think with the river water being very cold at the moment, the fish are still at the sea. They're waiting for those first summer rains for the river water to warm up and then move up the estuary. So unfortunately, the estuary fishing didn't work out for us. Well, after an enjoyable night at the lodge, we had a lovely supper, good sleep in this beautiful lodge. We're off to the beach this morning to do a bit of light tackle bait fishing and a bit of drop shot in the rocks and try and get a cobby, a bronzeberry maybe, and if we're lucky, a cracker.
Yep, yeah, no, I think the weather is nice. Let's go and catch some fish.
Yeah, catch them.
From Nabaga Echo River Lodge, it's a 5-minute scenic walk down to the water's edge. We will jump in the canoes and paddle across to the beach.
Well, in order for us to get to the sea, we've got to cross the Nabagana mouth here. It's low tide now, so going is not a problem. But when we come back with the high tide, we will need these canoes to get back. So we're just pulling them across to the beach and go from there.
After crossing the Nabaga River, we walked onto the beach and we decided to fish the southern end of the ledges on the other side of the Nabaga River.
Okay, let's see if this gulp's going to catch us a cob. First throw, maybe we're lucky.
Well, guys, I think it's very important when you start doing fishing with soft plastics that you got the right size jig head. This is a 3/0 hook. It's made by owner, and it's a solid hook and the right size soft plastic. A lot of people tend to use the bigger plastics on a small hook, and the action's not there. But this oakie, chartreuse pepper, gulp, let's go catch a cob. Well, I'm using this chartreuse golf ripple mullet. It's a 4-inch. The cob are grabbing, but of course they're grabbing the end part. I had one nice little hook up there and I lost it, but you can see the teeth marks on this lure. So it's working, just pull through.
Yeah, we just persist a bit and I had the same effect. As you can see, my tail got ripped off. There's a little teeth mark. That's typical cob. Those puncture marks. So it's a bit of a difficult area, a lot of brick in the water, but I'm sure we're going to get one just now. Just persist through the weather and the wind.
After fishing paddle tail for a few hours, having a few bites and not managing to catch a fish, we moved north up the beach to the next sets of rocks, where we decided to do a bit of bait fishing. We will target bronze bream and maybe some of the other reef species.
Okay, well, we started off this morning throwing a bit of pedal tail. We had one or two decent bumps on the cob, but just couldn't hook one. So we moved it further along the beach and we found this beautiful flat ledge, and it just screamed bronze bream at us. And my first cast, pink prawn bait, and then a 10-foot outfit, I hooked this nice little one. Apparently, according to my guide, he has much bigger ones, so this is a good start, and if we're lucky we might get one or two bigger ones.
Well guys, here's a little banded galloon. Galloon of course is our South African national fish. Also showing cold water here today. We've had a lot of east wind blowing for a good couple of days. But yeah, little youngster. It swallowed the little mustard hook, number 1 hook. But we'll cut the line off, and yeah. In this strong southeasterly wind we're using a Venom 10-foot with a little pen conflict grinder. And man, what a beautiful setup in this type of weather.
The fish seem to be biting now with a pushing tide, breaking up a nice variety here. We've got a bronze bream, banded galloon, and now one of the famous boys of the reef here, the Mr. Blacktail. Always expect to catch him in between the bronze bream and stuff. So enjoying it with this light outfit, really fun. Weather's really difficult, strong wind blowing, so it's a perfect time and condition to be fishing with the light stuff.
Eventually the tides start pushing nicely, and what normally happens is when that tide starts pushing, the fish tend to start biting a little bit more and everything gets a bit more exciting. We decided to stay on that point for as long as possible and fish that pushing tide as much as possible while the bite was there.
Well, this is our 4th species now. Little black stembrus, a poenskop. Of course, these boykies get up to about 30 odd kilos. Still got his pajamas on, but our 4th species for the day. That's a mooi one. Just let it come up.
Oh, there we go. There's one of those fatties we've been looking for. Nice, I'd say 1.82 kilo fish. And that was a good fight on this light tackle. Really enjoyed that one. And that's a proper Transkei bronze bream. Exactly what you want. And quite happy with that fish. Oh, my little bronze bream spot's now turned into a skarmai or a shy shark spot. So I've decided I'm going to move a bit. Obviously those bronze bream shoals move. And I'm going to go, this point on here is walk out onto it and fish towards the north. Maybe that shoal moved into the bay a bit. Try and get those bronze bream again. tell you what, this is so much fun. Catching these bronze bream on light tackle, I'm loving it. I'm enjoying myself so much. Here's another 2 kilo fish. Nothing wrong with that. Any rock and surf angler will take it any day. This fish we're going to keep for supper one night. Our dearest cameraman have never tasted a bronze bream, and myself and Owen will cook it for him, and he'll taste the beauty of the Eastern Cape. This is one of those nice eating fish. We must be fried on the fire or fried in the pan and prepare it. So as usual, sustainable fishing. We've caught quite a few fish today. We'll keep one for the pan and the rest have all gone back. So I'm already looking forward to the supper with this one. Oh, that's a nice one, eh? They're starting to come on the bite now, probably. But unfortunately, it's time for us to leave. We're going to make one more throw. We've got to get back for lunch and get ready for this afternoon session. So this was fun. Enjoyed it thoroughly. Last cast.
Well, my last cast, got a little Punsi black stembras. Once again, Nabaga Eco Lodge, the place to be. It's remote. A lot of anglers don't come the whole way out here. That's why there's so many fish around.
Well, it's the end of a beautiful day here at Nabaga. We had an excellent morning, Owen.
Yes.
Yeah, we got some nice fish in the surf. Five species. Nothing wrong with that. But unfortunately, the afternoon session in the estuary wasn't that good. As I said, I think the water was a bit cold. The fish just aren't biting the estuary. So we're going to head down to the beach again tomorrow morning, throw a few paddle tails, look for that cob that we missed this morning on the paddle tail.
They were there.
They are there. We'll catch him. And then we're going to throw a few baits again and get a few different species again on the bait. But for now, we've got this beautiful bronze bream we caught this morning. Put that on the fire, relax a bit, and enjoy the beautiful scenery we've got here at Nabaga. Fresh air, here in the bush, and just have fun.
Well, there it is, fresh bronze bream.
After a good day's fishing, a great meal, a very nice sleep, we woke up in the morning to another awesome day in the Transkei.
It's another beautiful morning here at Nabaga Eco Lodge. This morning we're going to have a bit of a different game plan, Owen.
Yes.
We came across the estuary and we're going to the northern side of the reef on the surf side. What do you think we're going to catch?
Well, with the mouse flowing out to the northern side here, it's a haven for cob. So I think let's go target cob on plastics. And if we don't come right there, we can always go on to bait for the cob. So good spot.
Okay, well the conditions look not too bad. The sea's a bit up, but it's working water. So let's hope we get a bite this morning.
And that's what you want, eh? You want the white water, it must work, crash into the banks. So hopefully they're hungry.
Yeah, let's get going.
We had a nice cob caught in the Ngabacha River mouth. It was the first throw, caught on a Berkeley ripple tail. You can see there's like the shad flash colors in it. Let's go have a look if we can get another one.
Hey! Well, we spent hours and hours doing this in the estuary, in the surf, and this morning the fish seem to be around. Owen, first cast, he got a nice one. It's my third cast, on with a cobby. Nice little 3.5 kilo cob, and it's so much fun on this little 8-foot outfit we're using this morning. And I got this fish on a hammock sick fish with a 1 ounce jig head and a 3.0 hook. And I think I'm going to scale up a little bit of my hook size to a 5.0 in case a bigger fish picks me up. Very happy. Get this fish back in the water quickly. Let's talk a bit about the tackle we used this morning. It worked for us. I fished with a Berkeley Venom blood python rod. It's a 10-foot rod. Perfect for this type of area. We got to fish over bricks and get your paddle tail or your plastic over the bricks when it comes close. And I've loaded up with my Conflict 5000 and 15-pound Berkeley Nanofill. So that worked well for me. This morning session here on the northern end of the Ngabacha River really worked out well for us. We managed to land 2 beautiful cob, and we're very happy about that because we put in a lot of hours working this water. We're dealing with very cold water, and
yes.
I think it's 14, 15 degrees. It's freezing, and the cob are there, but with the cold water they don't feed that well. So we're retrieving our lures very slowly, working them slow, and we managed to get those 2 fish out. Our little trip here to Ngabacha Eco Lodge come to an end. We had an awesome time. We worked hard for our fish. We got some brilliant fish, and accommodation was nice and comfortable and spacious. Yes. So I had a great time. Thank you so much for bringing me here, Owen, showing me the spot. You know a bit about this water here and the areas, and all I can say is it was awesome.
Yeah, once again, Rudolph, it's a nice spot to come to. As you guys can see, the river mouth's right here. The accommodation's out of this world. Once again, thanks to Ngabacha Eco River Lodge. The fishing was good, the weather played with. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, now I think we're going to head home, but we'll definitely be back here again. Summer month, maybe a bit deeper into the summer when those rivers are warm, and do a bit more of that river estuary fishing and get those decent fish that move up the estuary here.
No, thanks very much.
Thanks, Owen.